Term limits is something that seems to be actually bipartisan. What are your thoughts on term limits? I know that there's pros and cons.
Yeah, so as one of the younger members of Congress, I'm 36, not the youngest, but in the younger crowd, I think it's important that we have representation from all levels and every generation, and it's really, really helpful, and experience does matter. And so, again, it's about how do we do it right. If you look at states that have term limits that are too small, it's like Florida, what ends up happening is staff and lobbyists become the power brokers because they're the only consistent thing in that legislative process. And so it's a right balance. And listen, I'm a Article 1 snob. There's a reason our framers put the House in every 2 years, as painful as it is to run for re-election constantly. There's no appointments in the House. There's only special elections. I think what's really important when we talk about term limits is we cannot completely upend the founders' intention here is that the House of Representatives is the closest to the people, and we cannot disadvantage the legislative branch, which they put as Article 1. They felt we were really important. We can't put ourselves at a disadvantage to a president. So if the president has 2 terms, 8 years, we shouldn't handicap the legislative branch of less than that, right? So I think the balance is somewhere certainly greater than 8. Where we are with no term limits right now, I think it's somewhere in between is the healthy balance to, again, ensure that the legislative branch has consistency, it has experience, but we are also super responsive to the American people. So it's like all things, it's balance.